Your business operations are always a work in progress, including your offers. Well, there's many parts to consider when evaluating your offers, from what you offer to how you offer it to the price. In this post, we're going to dive into how to quickly evaluate your systems for your offers, how you can help optimize what you already have in place and make your offers run a little bit smoother when you're delivering them to clients. So the very first area to look at is, do you get common questions from clients? Pay attention to any questions you get repeatedly from clients, from your onboarding process to how and what you deliver. If you routinely get the same questions from different clients, this can be an indication you need to strengthen your communication in this area of your service. Here's a key tip. Don't be afraid to repeat essential information, such as how to log in, timelines of delivery or when they have things due to you, any critical delivery and service responsibilities, and again, repeating if it's a long delivery process, repeating what the next step is, repeating when they can expect X, Y, and Z. Never be afraid to repeat information to customers, even if it seems obvious to you. And if you are communicating to customers and they still keep asking you the same questions, consider maybe bolding important dates and links, breaking apart communication. So sometimes you give them communication overload where it's like, here's the whole process, blah, 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 but their brain can't absorb it that much. So you might need to break down critical steps of your process and feed it to them bit by bit, or again, reminding them, but in a less overwhelming way as you move through the delivery of your service. I recommend keeping a Google document and just cutting and pasting any questions that you get from clients as you move through your offer process. So from onboarding, delivery to offboarding, any questions that you get in emails, just cut and paste them quickly into this document. And then whenever you're ready to review your offer systems and make some tweaks, look over this document and see if there's any themes or any repeat questions. Another area to look at is frustration points for clients. Is there any particular part of your offer process that you see a consistent slowdown of your client progress? Do you get midway through your project and you see like they're not getting back to you, they're not responding to emails, they're missing deadlines, or do you have people book appointments? Are they really eager when they start and then you see a drop off and having to remind them, hey, you still need to book this appointment? Things like that may be an indication of some confusion and overwhelm for your clients with your offer. So you just need to evaluate maybe your timeline, maybe how far between deadlines there are, maybe putting together a few deadlines. There's a lot of different little adjustments you can make to help keep your clients engaged if you have a more lengthy delivery process that you see a consistent slowdown in. And then of course, frustration points for you, that you're frustrated overall with how you deliver it. So most likely frustration points for you might also overlap with the first two areas I just covered. Are you on too tight of a timeline with clients? Are you always like stressing and scrambling to get X, Y, and Z to clients or to get the next step to them? You really want to evaluate, do I need to change my timeline? Do I need to change how I'm communicating? Do I need to change how I structure my offer? I have a video below in the comments about things to take into consideration when you are structuring your offer. So if you have a lot of frustrations with your offers currently, I highly encourage you to check out that video. But just real quick, you might examine channel, style of communication, time commitment, time versus price of what you're offering, structure and delivery of your offer, and delivery timeline are some areas you can look at if you're constantly feeling frustrated with how you work with clients and what you're offering. Another area to examine when optimizing your offers is oftentimes we tend to overcomplicate our systems at first when we first get started with an offer. So here are a few examples. We might ask for information questionnaires we don't actually need or utilize when we step back and examine our offers from start to finish. I've worked with people and I've looked at their onboarding and I'm like, when do you use this information? They're like gathering information they don't even need, which is a frustration point for your clients if you're asking them for a lot of information that you're not even using as part of your service. Now, it's okay to ask clients like, where did you hear about me? Or what would you like out of this? But if you're asking them for a bunch of information that you're not even looking at, what's the point, right? You might offer pieces within your service that your clients clients don't actually utilize, or most clients don't utilize. So that's something to think about. Like, are you giving them extra, but you notice like they never open those folders or they don't download the thing? Are you giving them too much in that offer? The other thing to think about, are you doing too much for one offer? Maybe they are utilizing it, but it's a lot for them to go through all at one time. So you may consider like breaking the offer apart into like one and then upsell them to the second part, or like this is stage one, this is stage two, and they pay for it separately. So it's something to consider when you're looking at how to optimize your offer process. There's a lot of little tweaks that you can make in a lot of different areas of your offer process to make it easier for you and also make it easier for your clients. Again, your business operations should always be considered a work in progress, and you should always carve out time to periodically evaluate how it's running. Most importantly, checking in with yourself, like, is this how I want to run my offers? Is this how I want to run my business? And then checking in with your clients. Is this the best process for them? Looking at both sides of what you want and what they want. If you want help examining your offers, I offer a one-off roadblock busting session. And so we can walk through your offer processes. You can ask me for any feedback or suggestions on how you might better communicate or break apart your offer. This is really my brainstorming session to help get you out of feeling stuck in your business, whether that's offers or how you have your marketing set up or anything. It's a pick my brain kind of session. I love getting to go through people's offer processes and help them brainstorm alternative ways that they can still provide high level service, but make their hustle happier. So you can check out links for that below. Your business operations is a work in progress. It doesn't mean anything's bad or off if you need to change how you work. It's just part of a growing and evolving business.